Hey everybody, Chris Eggleston here, and coming to you today with a demo. We recently had a question posed. Somebody wanted to know how they could use two confirmation messages when the form is submitted. In this case, they were looking to display a text confirmation and then perform a redirect to another URL or another page on their website. Now that's not necessarily a built-in feature of Gravity Forms. Gravity Forms only supports using one confirmation message per form session. So what we did is we went ahead and came up with a couple of solutions to help you display a text confirmation before redirecting somebody when they submit your Gravity Forms. And in this case, we have three solutions. One uses the G-form confirmation filter. The other one uses a custom JavaScript within the text confirmation, and the other uses a third-party redirect plugin. So what I want to do is just go through each of these and show you how they work, and then you can use whichever one makes sense for you. So I've set up a very simple form here just for testing purposes. This field here, a confirmation type, this is solely for demonstration purposes. It's not required because we are doing a demonstration of three different solutions. Instead of having to change my form or create multiple forms to demonstrate those, I just am using some conditional logic to control which confirmation is being used. So in the tutorial, if you read this tutorial here, there's a link to it below the video. I do recommend, or I do suggest, that you have to use the default confirmation, especially if you're using the G-form confirmation filter option. You will need to use the default confirmation, and it will need to be set to redirect. But in this case, like I said, because we're demoing three different solutions, I've gone ahead and simply created three different confirmations. So the first one is the filter. So let me go ahead and show you what this confirmation looks like. It's simply just a redirect confirmation with the URL that you want to redirect to. Okay, you don't need any conditional logic. Like I said, if you just have the one confirmation, then you don't need conditional logic. You just use the default confirmation. So this is all actually code which we've provided here in the tutorial. I've actually taken a snippet from the Gravity Forms documentation site and modified it to support this functionality. So in this case, what's going to happen is when somebody submits the form, the first thing they're going to see is this message here. Your message has been received loud and clear. Please stand by. And then after 2 seconds, which is what this code indicates here, after 2 seconds, the form will redirect to whatever URL is configured in the actual confirmation. All right. So when you set this up on your site, the instructions are here. They're also in this article. But basically you can change this message to whatever you'd like it to say, and then you can modify the delay. Like I said, in this case it's a 2-second delay. 5,000 would be a 5-second delay. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through this demonstration so you can see how it works here. All right, so we're going to select the first one here. Hit submit. So you'll see here your message has been received loud and clear. Please stand by. And after 2 seconds, I'm redirected to the thank you page, which is configured here. All right. Now the second option is the custom JavaScript within the text confirmation itself. So this is a simpler one. If we look at the documentation here, you'll see that I've also provided the snippet here in the article. Essentially the same thing. You would modify the URL here in the snippet to your redirect URL, and then you can change the amount of time to delay the redirect. In this case, I'm keeping it at 2 seconds. I have my redirect URL in here, and you can also change this message to be whatever you want. Now it's important when you're adding this code snippet to your confirmation that you first select the text tab and that you do not enter it in the visual tab. So you'll want to enter this code in the text tab, and then you're going to want to check the box to disable auto formatting. If that is not disabled, then when you load this confirmation, it will load it in the visual tab and likely break the code. So now that we have that set up, we can go ahead and demo this option. So here's that custom message, and then we're redirected again to our thank you page. Okay. Now the third and final option is using a third-party plugin. And this is not a Gravity Form specific add-on. This is just a redirect, shortcode redirect plugin, which is available from the WordPress.org repository. You can download it directly within your WordPress admin by going to Plugins, Add New, and searching for the name of the plugin. But it basically just uses this shortcode here in the actual confirmation message. So again, it needs to be a text confirmation message. You'll enter whatever message you want to display as your initial text message confirmation, and then you'll add the redirect shortcode to the confirmation here. Put in your redirect URL where you want them to end up after the redirect, and then you can set the amount of seconds to delay the redirect here, just like the others. So we'll go ahead and preview this one. Using plugin, submit. So this right here is added by the plugin itself. There's no way to really edit that or modify it. The plugin has no settings essentially. But as you can see, it displays your message, and then after the 2 seconds, it redirected to the thank you page again. So hopefully this is beneficial to those of you who are looking for options to be able to, maybe if you want to display the text message because the redirect takes a few seconds, and you want people to see that, hey, it's been received, or one popular scenario in which I could see this being used is in the purchase of a digital product. Maybe you want to display a confirmation of the order, and then instead of having to send them an email where they would then go get the instructions to log into their account, they could simply be redirected to wherever they need to go after they've purchased whatever it is they're buying, and you redirect them to the location that they need to go to actually access the product or the download, whatever the case may be. So if you have any questions, feel free to use the comments here on YouTube where you're watching the video, or going to the actual tutorial at gravityranger.com. Again, the link is in the description below the video, and you can reach out just there via the comments. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this is beneficial for you, and we'll see you in the next video.